A question I get asked a lot is, what's the difference between juices and smoothies, and which one is healthier? Hi, I'm Rosemary from Midlife Yoga and Wellness, and in today's video, I'm going to help you break down all the information about juices and smoothies so that you can make the choice that's right for you. But wait a minute for this important note. You do not need a juicer in order to be able to juice. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can repurpose your kitchen blender so that you can be juicing too. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's start today's video talking all about juicing. So what is juicing? Juicing involves extracting the juice from fruits and vegetables and removing the pulp. The result is a liquid that's really rich in vitamins and nutrients and antioxidants. Today, I'm going to make my apple celery mint juice so I can show you exactly how it's done. Now, if you own a juicer, this process is going to be much more streamlined because you'll just take your fruits and vegetables and feed them into the juicer. But I didn't want another expensive appliance on my counter, so every day I use my blender. You do need a high-powered blender to help you do this. So how do we make it? It's so simple. You want about 2 cups of chopped up vegetables and fruits in order to get about 1 cup of juice. So I just rough chopped some celery. I'll put that in here. And I took a small apple, or you could do half of a large apple. I didn't peel it. It's still got the pits, the seeds, everything. Just drop it right in there. And then for me, this was really just an experiment one day. I had some mint on hand and I said, I wonder how it would taste to throw a little mint in there. So I've got just a couple of mint leaves, but that's optional. If you don't have any mint on hand, apple and celery on its own is fine. Now, here's where there's a difference between using a juicer and using a blender. I like to put a little bit of filtered water to help the blender do its job. So maybe an eighth or a quarter of a cup. You can always add more water if you need to. But if you're using a juicer, you do get a more concentrated extraction. But the convenience of this, I'll add a little bit of water. So now let me just put the lid on and zap this up, and I'll show you what comes next. If you're using my blender method, there's one more item you're going to need. This is a pack of 2, but these are food strainers. You can get them on Amazon. I'll leave a link below. So here's what my strainer, my nut bag, looks like after being gently loved for quite a few rounds of juicing. So don't worry if it gets discolored. It's all still good. Now, this next part I usually do over the sink into a wide mouth cup, but I'm going to try it here so I can show you. Here's our celery apple mint, and you can see that it pours pretty easily into the nut bag. That's good. That's a little easier than I thought it would be. We love when that happens. And now you just take your hands. This is a little workout for your hands too, and you just start squeezing. That's right. And what you'll see is that you're squeezing out the apple celery juice, but you're leaving behind in the bag all the pulp. So just give me a minute and let me finish this. I've jumped over to my computer because it's mid-afternoon and I'm checking some emails and things. And there's a reason why. Are you the kind of person that will get that mid-afternoon slump? Your energy feels so drained. Many of us reach for a cup of coffee or maybe something sweet, a cookie or a piece of cake, because our body is craving a burst of energy. That's the perfect time to juice. The concentrated nutrients of a juice will be quickly and easily absorbed into your body, and you will feel that burst burst of energy. So now let's see how a sip of this juice tastes. The apple will give it some sweetness, and the mint gives it a vibrancy, and it's really good for your digestion. Be sure to stay tuned because now we're going to take a look at smoothies. How do you know if a smoothie might be the right option for you? Well, like juices, smoothies do help you to get more servings of fruits and vegetables into your day. But one big difference is that a smoothie is a blended beverage that uses the whole fruit and vegetable. And that's important for a couple of reasons. It's higher in fiber. And not only is that good for your digestion, it will help you feeling full longer. So you can actually use it as a meal replacement. Smoothies are so versatile. You can really use any combination of fruits and vegetables and a milk of your choice, maybe a protein powder, and just blend it up into whatever you like. And it's also really convenient. If you're the type of person who's on the run and you need a grab and go meal, instead of going through the drive-through, make your smoothie at home, and then you'll have a very healthy and nutritious breakfast, lunch, or maybe dinner on the way. Here's my recipe for a chocolate banana cherry smoothie. And it is just as delicious as the name sounds. So we're going to use my Vitamix blender. And just let me say something about blenders. I started making smoothies with a less powerful blender. And no matter how long I blended it, there were still little particles of the fruits and veggies, which was really not appealing to me. So it's important to have a high-powered blender. I'll leave a link to my blender, but certainly try it with whatever blender you have. And so into the blender, I'm going to add 10 ounces of almond milk. You can use any milk of your choice if it's plant-based or if it's just regular low-fat milk. You could even use yogurt if you want. The principle with a smoothie is you start with the liquid and then the things that are lighter and the heaviest things on top. So what comes next? I've just got a handful of spinach. I just put it in like that. I use a protein powder. This is Vega plant-based protein powder. I always have this on hand in both chocolate and vanilla. So I'm just going to take a scoop of protein powder, and I'll leave all the information about this in case you're looking for a protein powder. I like to add in about a teaspoon of flax chia seeds. You know, flax is so important because it has those omega-3s, which is really good for heart health. Now on to the frozen fruit. I always use frozen fruit because it helps the smoothie to be creamy and cold. So the first thing is about 1/3 of a banana. And I wait until bananas are really ripe. I cut them up and then I put them in a bag in the freezer so that they're ready for my smoothies. I'm also using today some dark sweet cherries that you can buy in lots and different stores. I bought mine in Whole Foods, but they also have them in Trader Joe's. So we put that right in. That's it. All we have to do now is blend. My Vitamix has worked its magic, and here we go. Look at how nice and creamy and chocolatey this smoothie is. All that's left for me to do is taste. I bet you wish you had some right now. Oh, that is really excellent. And I know that when I'm drinking it, I'm getting my fruits and veggies, the good protein from the protein powder, all those important nutrients. So why don't you give this chocolate cherry smoothie a try? So there you have it, all about juices and smoothies. Which one is healthier? That really depends on you. Which one fits better with your health goals and your lifestyle? Either one is a great choice to add some extra fruits, vegetables, vitamins, and nutrients into your diet. Be sure to check out my free ebook, Juicing and Smoothies, which has a lot of this information from today. And it also includes a couple of recipes to help you get started on your juicing or smoothie journey. And until next time, wishing you great health and happy days. I'll see you next time.